Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now, one of the things I noticed that a lot of people is ignoring, and that is the fact that we ain't got no friends. We ain't got no friends. See, me, I thought I was crazy. I'm like, is something wrong with you, Tony? Like, why don't you necessarily believe in friends? That's all I was thinking. Like, why you don't believe in friends? Like, somebody sitting outside of my house. Like, why you don't believe in friends? And you got a friend in Jesus. But I have learned this all throughout my life. If you cannot, and I know some of y'all, ooh, my bestie, not my bestie, my bestie. No, listen. As a man, I done been in a situation where a woman best friend tried to sleep with me. And I done been in situations as a coach where I done had to coach friends and both friends selling each other out. But as I was listening to the P. Diddy and Cassie thing, they talking about somebody who P. Diddy was whooping on Cassie, and somebody jumped in. I don't know if it was the stylist or who, and was like, get off my friend, leave my friend alone. And say that he was about to call 911, but somebody told him to hang it up. And one thing that I keep hearing, and I think the lady, I think her name was Dawn or somebody like that, say she seen P. Diddy beat on Cassie. The assistants, the all the workers, all of the friends, everybody was complicit. So now, so many people want to talk about Cassie being in the cycle of abuse and not having a moment or a chance to leave P. Diddy because of the deep abuse she was suffering. But what about all those people that saw it? What about all the people who saw it? Her so-called friends who saw it and never even went and told the police. Never just went to the gossip blog, got on Twitter, got on Instagram. Hey, yeah, did it doing this, did it doing that. All the people. I had a video go out earlier, and I mentioned pastors in that video by name who got a lot of people deceived and can't see how what they doing by divorcing their wives and remarrying and how they going about it is sin. And a lot of people will be deceived. And here it is, everybody ignoring how complicit everybody around P. Diddy was, men and women. And then it's so many, and that's sad now, because there's so many women who claim to understand why Cassie didn't leave, but why the women who was around Cassie didn't speak up for her and tell. They weren't in the cycle of abuse, but they were scared for their life too, supposedly, because they didn't tell. And they see that they wouldn't have been hurting Cassie's career because she wasn't getting no music released anyways. So why didn't they tell? So now you got to ask yourself, do you really care about the cycle of abuse? And why aren't you telling the police on your friend, boyfriend, your sister husband, your friend husband that you know beating on her? Why are you sitting by silent and not calling the police? Why you ain't telling? See, that's what we got to think about right there now. You got to think about that, because we just be focusing on the person that's in it. What about all the people around it? And that also goes to show you why the Bible say what it says about money. And maybe you could Google or whatever and list every scripture about money in the Bible and just read all different things about money. And pay attention to how, because P. Diddy had money, people gave him power. Because he had money and power, nobody wanted to tell on him. To the fact that Cassie was with the man 10 to 11 years. And on whenever she left, whenever that was, 2019 or what have you. And now he just not paying the piper in 2025. All these people, all the people that was going to them parties, that knew what was going on at them parties, never said nothing. And then still to this day, will get on a podcast and be like, yeah, I was at the Diddy party, boy, woo, y'all. And just keep on going. Don't tell nothing. Don't tell nothing, because people so worried about being called a rat, a snitch, a sellout. It's like, listen, man, sometimes you got to put your name and your integrity before anything. Like, if a man will take my life because I called the police on him for beating on a woman, so be it. He better kill me. He better get me for it. He better not miss. So be it. Like, you got to have some integrity for yourself. It ain't because now you complicit. Not the blood on your hands. And don't try to wait till the person get the strength to speak up and say something, and then you want to come jump on the bandwagon. Now you want to testify. No, you should have said something. You should have already said something. Don't try to get vindicated. Nah, you wasn't in the cycle of abuse. You just sitting there watching. You like that show they got, that's when it's somebody you know. I get it. Now if it's a stranger, listen, I got kids to take care of. If it's a stranger, I don't try to butt in nobody's business. Cause I gotta put my family first. And so that let me know now the people who was saying they were Cassie friend, they wasn't really Cassie friend. They were more so about that paycheck from P. Diddy. They ain't care nothing about no Cassie, cause if it's your friend now, that's totally different. You gonna take that risk for your friend. Friend is a strong word, and we use that word very loosely. Oh, that's my friend. Oh, that's my friend. You'll die for him, they ain't your friend then. You'll die for him, they ain't your friend. They ain't your friend. You'll put yourself at risk, put yourself on the line, they ain't your friend then. Stop calling them friend. That's your coworker. That's your associate. They ain't your friend. So that's what we got going on out here. And it's real. It is real. It is real. Y'all gotta forgive me, I'm sunburnt right now. So I can't barely move my lip. And this thing get bad out here, man. This thing get bad out here. We got to realize that. Like, that just hit me when I was listening to the little recap from yesterday. And Buddy say he was about to call 911. They told him to hang up the phone. All right, you got to hang up the phone because maybe they got guns and stuff right there in the house. Okay, call tomorrow when you get home. Call later tonight when you get home. And then this right here case, what we going through with P. Diddy, this case should have happened years ago. And somebody said something. To be honest with you, the devil run a lot of stuff out here. He got a lot of little principalities. He got a lot of little things to where it'll be very shocking if P. Diddy goes to prison and stays in prison. Like, don't get out on an appeal in like a year or two. Because, I mean, I could see him going to prison. I can't see him staying there. They talking about he could do life. I can't see that because, well, you know what? Guess what? He's not doing no, it just dawned on me. P. Diddy ain't doing prison time because Trump is in office. Trump just pardoned NBA YoungBoy and Larry Hoover. P. Diddy ain't doing no time. He ain't doing no time. He just let the Chrisleys off who was doing the tax fraud. I said, Lord, if I ain't gonna fraud no taxes, but if I don't file them on time, hey, that's what time over here. Hey, Trump, hey, look out for me, now. Hey, come on, now. You let the Chrisleys out, hey. And so that just hit me. So before he even get ready to touch down, pardon. And did, but he might not now. He might let him sit because I think P. Diddy is a Democrat and was doing the rock the vote for Barack and all of that. But that also go to show you something. It go to show you something. You got to get a lesson from this. We live in a world where real is fake and fake is real. The faker you are, the bigger you get. People always ask me, Tony, why do this person have more subscribers than you? Why do that person have more subscribers than you? And they were asking me about frauds. I'm like, what you think? Why you think P. Diddy was able to do a rock the vote and be on TV and be on that singing show as one of the contestants when everybody in the industry know what he had going on? Because the faker you are, the bigger you are. The more earthly success you have. Like every single day I do a video, somebody get it. I offend people every day with my videos because I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth unadulterated so people get in their feelings, get in their trauma, and they got to leave. They get mad. They want to argue because the truth step on toes. It slap you right in the mouth. And if you ain't ready to receive that truth, you can't handle it. And that's why on some of the video I turn the comments off because I don't want to hear no back and forth. I don't want to hear what nobody got to talk about because I got to do on my page what the Lord tell me to do. I got to share the thing the Lord tell me to share. So stop putting your trust in man because you ain't got no friends. Because what I mean by that is let somebody show you that they a friend before you stamp them as a friend. Before you let your husband go hang out with your so-called girlfriend, make sure you know that you know that you know that you know that's your girlfriend. That's your homeboy. Because from what I get to see as a life coach, I don't have no friends. I got colleagues and I got associates. Because people will be around somebody and let somebody else talk about you like a dog and they won't say a word in your defense, but yet call you a friend and want you to call them a friend. People will know that your spouse is cheating on you and will be in your house at your get-togethers and will not tell you that your spouse is cheating because they say, I don't want to mess nothing up. I want to mind my business. I don't want to. No. You supposed to look out for your friend. That's why I honestly don't have friends because I be too good of a friend. Meaning, I will tell somebody the truth about what's going on, and then they'll get mad at me for telling them that they person cheating. It might be like a client or something, but I treat them like a friend. And that's why you got a friend in Jesus. You got a friend in Jesus. Why did the Bible say Jesus stick closer than a brother? Come on now. A friend ain't supposed to be closer than a brother now. And so if a friend ain't supposed to be closer than a brother, and the Bible said Jesus stick closer than a brother, I think the Bible say that. It might be somebody's song. And that's the thing. You got to think about that. So listen, me personally, I don't know anywhere in our guide for life, basic instructions before leaving earth, Bible, in that Bible, in them basic instructions before leaving earth, Bible, I don't know nowhere it says trust man with all your heart. I don't know nowhere it say trust a human with all your heart. Put all your trust in a human. And a lot of times we over exaggerate that, even like in a relationship. It's like trust is a choice. Like you choose to trust, but that don't mean you literally supposed to trust, meaning fully trust to where you don't keep your eyes open. You have to still watch a human, even your spouse. Your spouse is capable, not that they are, your spouse is capable of lying to you. Your spouse is capable of cheating on you. Your spouse is capable of misleading you, of deceiving you. So even as a woman, you submit unto your husband, but you have to keep your eyes open to make sure that the blind isn't leading you blind. And you got to be able to speak truth to power and say, hey, I don't really feel comfortable about that. And you got to express yourself and then see if he has a heart for you. Because if he have a heart for you, then he's not going to be a tyrant and a dictator. He's going to hear you out. And he's going to hear you out fully. And you hitting so many good points. If he truly love you, he's going to listen to you. If you really adamant about what you saying and he loves you, then the respect is mutual. So submission is not slavery. You're not a slave. It means you're not disrespectful. It means that you're not undermining. It don't mean you don't have a mind. It don't mean you don't have a voice. It don't mean you can't speak up. It means that how you go about it is with respect. And so so you speak up and then you get his answer. You get his explanation. And then you continue to talk through it and discuss and get clarity. And make sure you got clarity. But hey, this Tony Gas, I got to coach him a little bit. Sound like my family home. My oldest son, we doing a trip for him for his graduation. And he done got sick. And got so sick, so he had to get a little meds. Whatever you call it, antibiotics or something. Had to get him a little meds. See me, listen, I was sick. I went to sleeping longer. Got to get that rest. To God be the glory. I get it. Not everybody could sleep in. And you know what I did though? I had some of that sea moss gel. And I don't know if it's good for you or not, but one thing I know, that sore throat gone. After a couple of days of it, they say take 2 tablespoons or teaspoons of it, and it was the gel. Now it wasn't even all the way 1000% pure roux. It was the gel with a little pineapple flavor in there. I tearing it up. And my son, I tried to tell him, he said the texture, he can't do it. Big on texture, make him throw up, and some people like that. And so I don't like texture either, but I sure feeling better. Still ain't all the way there though. But hey, God bless you right now. You know I'm down 5 pounds. Could have been water weight. I cut out sugar for the last few days, so doing no sugar. Still have carbs, but just doing 1 meal a day. So my meal have carbs in it because I'm only eating one time. And was hungry. Had my little more card last night. I went to getting too cold. So you gotta listen to your body when you fasting and stuff like that, and you gotta listen to your body. Make sure that you doing what you're supposed to do. But hey, God bless you. Keep working on yourself. And I'm gonna tell you, put your trust in God. Put your trust in God. Like, it's okay to trust people, but don't treat humans like your savior. Don't treat humans like they're infallible and invincible and can't make a mistake. And don't be shocked when you find out the truth about somebody you know, a so-called friend. Don't be shocked. Understand that's par for the course. That's a human. And that's what humans do. Humans will human. And so understand that, be ready for that, and put your trust in God. Hey, this Tony Gaskins. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. Not sure how many videos I have going out next week because I'll be off the grid. So any videos go out, they may be pre-scheduled unless I get a chance to shoot a video while we on vacation. It's really my son's vacation, but I'm trying to not do no work too. So if you reach out to me next week, June 1st through the 8th, I'm not in office. I'm not in office. And so God bless you. Keep your head up. All the important links is in the description. Thank you. God bless you for your support. If you don't have insurance, make sure you click the link in the description. Get on the calendar. If you want to be an insurance agent, click the link. Join my team. God bless you. We'll talk soon.